Split them open. Yeah, I'm going.
Split them open. Junior shot it on me. I was gulping. Not even fucking joking.
Not even fucking joking.
His fucking poop was so hot it was smoking. Did you see Foremost double kill? No scoping. Thanks,
all right, Matt. Thank you so much for setting this one up. We can't even make the joke this week.
Yeah, you're a good guy, man. We need you.
You were 30 minutes late, so we can't make the joke.
Me? Well,
yeah.
I was gonna be 15 minutes late. Then you said 1:30.
Well, I figured you were gonna be 1:30 anyway.
No, it would have been 1:15. I just had to shower because I got fucking shit on.
You got
again.
shit on?
Well, not again.
What do you mean?
Why do you mean
again? What are you talking about again? What do you mean again?
Well, I showered, then I got food, then I came back with the food.
Right. Then you shit on yourself?
Sat down with the food, and then literally I'm like sitting on my bed like a fucking nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking going through TikToks. Just sat down with my food. I'm like, I was literally hungry. I was like, this is about to be so fucking good. Sit down. I got this, it's like Chiloso Mexican bistro or something. It's like Chipotle. But I'm like, this is about to be so fucking good. And Junior's like rubbing against me. So I push his butt. I'm sitting here with food on my lap. His butt is this way, so he's facing this way.
Okay.
But his butt's too close, so I'm like, just give him a little scooch. Right when I give him the scooch, he literally like, dude, I was hungry and I'm still not hungry. Like, I couldn't drink water. Like, dude, I never,
so gross.
Like, I was like standing over my toilet, just like I already felt like queasy because I gave blood this morning. And I don't know, it just like makes me feel kind of weird afterwards. But I like get home, fucking get food. I push his butt away. I've never seen this in my entire fucking life. Literally squirt shit on me. On like, it was like here. There was some on my, like, the top of my hand. Fucking, there was like a few squirts on the bed. Some squirts in the bowl of food. And I was just like, what? Like, I already felt like kind of queasy, like just didn't feel that good after giving blood. I was like, I need to get food in me. This is about to be so good. I had like a Gatorade and shit. I was just ready to eat. And then literally one bite in, I like took a bite and like, I think scrolling TikTok or something, push his butt away, just fucking squirts on me. And I never, like, I didn't even know what to say. I was just like, what the fuck? Junior, what the as if he knows, like, yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know this was possible. Apparently, I hit, like, some part of his... I just, like, gave him a chop. I, like, chopped his legs, like get away.
You hit the shit spot?
Something.
He wasn't, like, sick or anything?
He just did a little...
Don't ever hit him there again.
Dude, it was so gross. Never in my life has anything like that happened. Like, I've had to pick up shit before, but it is different when it squirts on you, your bed, your food. I had to like wipe off my bed, fucking get some paper towels. I'm like spraying myself with like kitchen cleaner because I don't know. I was just panicking. It was so gross. And I wipe it, and as soon as I wipe it, I like smell the smeary fucking diarrhea shit. And it fucking ruined my fucking morning. I was like, this is like, that happens, and then I like clean myself a little bit, but as I cleaned myself, I was like, no, I need a shower. And that's when I texted you guys. I was like, I'm gonna be about 15 minutes late. Didn't get off to the best start this morning. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover today.
Yeah, that sounds pretty brutal.
That put me in a place where it was like, I was hungry, no longer hungry, not thirsty. Like, everything just went away. I was like, I think I have the flu now.
I don't think like, you have the flu, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's like, I don't feel good now. Like, now I like want to go home, take a nap. Like, I'm fucking distraught. That was fucking gross.
Does Junior still do that thing where he like he gets bored and just wants to attack you? He like goes on the yeah. He like whenever I was watching Junior for that month, every once
So
in a
he even
while,
did it to you?
every once in a while he would go down and like shake his butt like this, and that's when you knew he was ready to pounce.
Yeah.
And then he would just pounce on you, and I'd be like,
Would he like attack would it be like while you're walking or while you're laying down?
while I'm laying down.
See, me, it's usually like if I'm walking from my living room to like my bed or something like that, like he'll just start attacking my fucking leg. And like I'll even fight back and he'll just like sit down, he squares up, like he's like I don't know what it is about cats, but they like get into that zone where it's like they kind of just want to fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, he still does that. He's a little shit. But
And then he just gets tired and then he goes to sleep and then gets super snuggly.
yeah, and just cuddles on me. Especially I've been gone a lot more lately. Just spend the night at Bay's house over in Dallas. It's not official like girlfriend and boyfriend, but we're pretty much a thing. I'm just like scared to ask. Hopefully she doesn't see this, but it's just like
You're gonna ask?
I mean, yeah. I mean, at this point, it's pretty much like we are dating. Like, we're definitely exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not hoeing around. She better not be hoeing around. So, I mean, it's pretty much at that point. Yeah, you guys might see me with a girlfriend soon. It's pretty much at that point. Been staying the night over there. I'll drive back home. Sometimes just feed Junior, stream, workout or something, but yeah, and since I've been gone more, whenever Junior does sees me, he's so
happy.
He's so happy. And that's what I'm thinking, like, I was like, I was gone all day yesterday, spent the night there, and then came back, like, not this afternoon, but like at, I don't know, noon or something. And then was he like just so excited he just fucking squirt shit? Because it was like I walk in with food, I popped in for like 5 minutes before that, but I walk in with food. He's just so fucking excited. He just shits on me. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know. I don't know cats very well. It could very well be they just get so excited they shit a little.
You don't want an animal, do you?
I do want an animal.
A dog?
Yeah, I want a greyhound.
But you can't have a greyhound in an apartment.
Actually, greyhounds, they're like most active years from what I've heard, and I could just be gullible, but their super active years are like when they're trained for races, but then they're given away, and then that's when they're put up for adoption. So usually like greyhounds are like 2 years old, and then they're apparently like after they get done with the races, they just want to chill.
Really?
And so they're like super like they're like genuinely or generally kind of like relaxed dogs. Apparently they're pretty good apartment dogs.
We were talking about this with Hex and like all his dogs and whatever he has experience with dogs, but I was like, I really want a dog, but I just don't know if I want one in an apartment. Like,
yeah.
Not that it's cruel, because it's better them living in an apartment than like a shelter, some fucking
cage.
Yeah, some cage somewhere. It's definitely better than that, but I don't know. I just feel like the freedom of
my days are too. If I got a dog that I could bring to the Hex quarters, then I would get a dog.
You would need a little baby dog.
But no, I don't want a puppy train. That's the thing. If I could get a dog that like knew sit and stay, even if it was trained in Spanish, I mean, sit to say.
Already? You want it trained already?
I wanted like a dog that's at least potty trained. But you can't just get those. I don't think.
I feel like I would want
get
one.
Just Amazon Prime a dog that's already knows how to sit, stay, and
I feel like I would want a dog from like the very beginning of like it just got born. All it knows is like me.
Yeah.
Or would they be too attached?
Those dogs are very attached.
Yeah.
I've done that twice. Twice with like ex-girlfriends.
Yeah.
And like I was there when they got their dog, and it's like that dog only knows two people.
Yeah.
It knows her and you, and then eventually, if it doesn't work out, then you're like, damn, like there goes that dog.
Yeah. My girl's dog is kind of like it is so insanely attached. It's fucking nuts.
Really? To
like,
you?
I mean, it's already sort of starting to become attached to me, even though it's only been like a month and a half of like even knowing it. But with her, it's like if I hug her, kiss her,
Yeah.
like hold her. Like the dog is not really on my ass, but it just starts barking, and it is so fucking annoying. Yeah, it's so attached because I think that's all. She is all he's known like his entire life.
Yeah.
We'll disappear for like an hour to go work out or something, come back, and it's just like I've never seen a fucking dog more excited. How was the
trip home?
Yeah, what didn't
Yeah,
you go? You went home.
I went home
and
for
that's
a
why
week.
Formal was here.
That's why Matt. Yeah. That's how was the Flycast with Matt?
You didn't watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
It was pretty good. I mean, I think it turned into me ranting the whole time. Like I think like the first like 45 minutes, and then we started talking about Halo. But yeah, on the podcast, Matt thought it was gonna be us three.
Oh.
And like I think he came to my apartment, or we went and did a trivia. Then we went to my apartment, and then Matt Craig said he was here setting up. So we were like, all right, let's head over there. And even on that podcast, I was like hungover that day, and I was just like, before like on the drive here with Matt, I was like, dude, this is gonna be rough, because I knew it was me and him.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is gonna be rough. Like we did a trivia, and I could tell Matt was like in a little mood, like he was just not in his
not in his content bag. Yeah.
Not at all. Like we sat down, and he was like, this is such a fucking stupid idea, like for the trivia.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, this is the Matt I'm getting. And then on the drive here, he was like, he thought it was gonna be us three, and I was like, you're gonna have to step it up on this podcast. I do not feel like talking at all. And he was like, what? He was like, dude, I don't know. He was like, Hitch will carry though. I was like, Hitch isn't here. It's just me and you. He's like, what? He's like, dude, we have to cancel this. I was like, no, man, we have to do this. I think we canceled the week before or some shit.
We pushed that a while.
So yeah, he got a little bamboozled with that. I think it turned into 45 minutes of me ranting, probably about the same shit I've ranted about.
Mm-hmm.
Someone was like, is this a depression episode? And I was like, yeah, that pretty much, that's what it is whenever I start ranting.
But then y'all start talking about Halo?
A little bit. Then they just
won, yeah.
We'll see.
Dude, Matt was so out of it yesterday because him and Bruce were just watching, they were watching like nature documentaries. And so I come in after they win, and I dap up Matt, and I'm like, yo, congrats, man. He goes, what? And he daps me up. He goes, what do you mean? And I was like, on the win. He was like, what? Oh, yeah, good shit. Wait. Thank you. I was like, damn. I was like, keep watching, bro. I'm just trying to congratulate you.
That can happen on fucking, dude. It's a lot. Those tourneys are like kind of a lot.
Oh yeah, like all like
having to, like you're fucking out of it afterwards.
Yeah.
How was your trip home though?
It was fun.
Or what did you go, like just the visit and
so like my mom went to the hospital in January. It was like for some pretty serious shit, and then when she got out, like I've just been kind of like pedaled to the floor going ever since then. So I was like, I haven't like seen her in a long time. So I just went home for a week. And the thing, there's never really like a good time to go home. You're always missing something. So I just planned this one out. I was like, yo, from this day, I'm gone. But it was fun. We got to see, there's like a college football team that I used to watch growing up, and I got to see two of those games.
The purple team?
The purple. This team.
Is that them?
This team.
Who is that?
ECU.
Any
Carolina.
ECU fans?
There might be a few.
Yeah.
There might be a few.
Are they like a big known
they're like
school?
they're like the third or fourth. And the thing with North Carolina is just that pro sports aren't very big, because like where I grew up is in the middle of the state, and like the Carolina Panthers
aren't very big.
They're not very big. Carolina Panthers are on like in Charlotte, which is like on the other side of the state, and then that's where like the Carolina the basketball team, the Hornets, are.
Yeah,
so like
they're not
like, yeah, those are the two. But UNC, Tar Heels, NC State, and Duke and Wake Forest are all in the same state. They're like all right there. And then ECU is on like the
Duke's there.
Yeah, Duke and Carolina, they're like they're like an hour drive from each other.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like Duke, Carolina, and State are like all right there, and then Wake Forest is pretty big too. And then Appalachian State is on the other side, is in the mountains, and then ECU is like on the
there's
on the
so
coast.
much college to be fans of that it's like no wonder.
Yeah.
Like if there weren't those college teams, we probably would like go harder for their pro teams.
Yeah, for sure. No,
Yeah.
it's definitely a college state.
No fucking wonder they're not.
That's why I never grew up like watching I don't watch like any pro sports. I only watch college. I watch college everything, like college basketball, college football.
I think even like back in like the Scuff House days, you would put on some college shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you're like into this?
Like, yeah,
But
I like
I
college.
don't think I've ever heard you talk about like pro sports.
Not really. I mean, I watch whatever people are into. I never like felt like attached to it. I think I just like
Same.
I like the like fact that in college sports, like there can be like huge upsets. There's like ranks and top 25 but in pro, it's like the worst team could beat the best team. And it's like not, I mean, it's like surprising, but it's not like an upset. Like everyone on that field
Because
is getting paid.
Everyone on that
millions
field is fucking amazing,
right?
too.
Yeah, they're getting paid tens of millions of dollars. Everyone, the whole field. So that's kind of how I view it. But yeah, we went to two of those games, and the first one was heartbreaking.
Really?
But
who was it? These guys?
Yeah.
Or you went to two
ECU games. No, I went to one each, both Saturdays, and we were playing like our biggest rival, who is ranked 13th in the nation, and we drove all the way down. We're down by 1 point because we missed an extra point, and we're on the 20-yard line or the 30-yard line.
In college,
and then we go to kick the field goal and miss it. That would have won. We would have won. We would have beat a top 20 team.
So was everyone talking shit about the kicker?
Yeah.
So that would suck
college
because he has to go to class.
He has to go to class tomorrow. The next day.
That fucking sucks.
There's no way he went to class on Monday. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Damn, I kind of forgot about like in NFL, you're going home to your mansion, your wife, kids.
Right. She can cuddle you.
You kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
But
you just go back to practice the next day and keep kicking.
Back to practice, back to school. Damn,
dude,
that
being
would
a kicker, because like being a kicker, I don't think there's another position like it in sports. Because like being a center in basketball, like you're tall, you've got a job to make sure people don't make layups and shit, and then you're supposed to score down. Like it's kind of a boring position, but it's very much necessary, and you can make a high impact. In soccer, like the goalie. Still, like a shutout's a big deal. Like if you don't let a goal go in, that's a big deal. I mean, in baseball, if you play the outfield, like you still got to hit. Like you're still going to make a big deal at like hitting. But as a kicker in football, you have one job, and it's either you do what's expected of you, or you fail miserably.
Yeah.
There's like every once in a while you can score a game winner.
Yeah.
And that's dope. Like kick a game-winning field goal, and then you crowd surf on your team and all that.
Yeah, that's sort of the one.
That's the one upside.
Yeah.
But if you miss that kick,
yeah, it really is like
it's a rough
this
position.
is your job. It better be done correctly, because majority of the time they're not. 90% of the time they don't need to make anything that's like not expected of them.
Right. Like very rarely is a coach, especially in college ball, is a coach going to be like, oh, it's a 55-yarder, send on fucking Bob and have him kick a 55-yard. Like it's not, it doesn't really happen. But usually those like 30-yard kicks or like those 40-yard kicks, like you're supposed to make those.
I wonder how people do get into kicking.
They're all soccer players.
Are they?
Almost all of them are soccer players.
Really? I was a punter for a little bit when I played.
Were you?
I'm pretty good at kicking.
I was a punter too.
I don't know. Even in fucking kickball, I was kind of nice. I was always pretty good at kicking. But nah, I never kicked field goals. But if the pressure's on,
dude,
fucking choke.
I can't even imagine the pressure. I can't imagine the pressure.
And just think that he's probably 19, 20.
Yeah, he's probably like 20. Yeah, well, I think our kicker's a senior, so he was going into this year as like one of the top kickers in the nation too. Like
really,
like projected to go to the NFL.
Damn.
And then
was there any like shitty conditions? Windy?
No,
just a perfect. It was hot. Perfect fucking day.
Yeah, it was hot.
Shit, poor guy.
Yeah, no, I felt really bad. But he's done really well since then. Like
was that the first game?
That was the first game. He played. He
Did he
played.
come back second game?
Yeah, he played. He got he went out to kick the first field goal of the second game and got a standing ovation.
Really?
Like everyone, all the fans got on their feet and started cheering before he even kicked.
Damn.
And I remember thinking like it's very nice. Like it was a very nice gesture from all the fans, but also like, what if he missed that one?
Yeah. And then there's definitely no standing ovation after that.
Yeah, no.
Now
But he made it, and he's been kicking well ever since then. But
yeah, I need to visit home.
I remember thinking whenever I got into the Scuff House, like I don't want to be like super famous or super rich. I just want to be. But one thing I do want is like I want to be the most notable ECU fan on the internet. Like I want to be the most known ECU fan. That was one of my goals. Then, guess who else started uploading videos that is from Greenville, North Carolina, and around ECU, and does a lot of stuff with ECU.
Who?
Just a small YouTuber by the name of Mr. Fucking Beast.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah,
He's a ECU fan.
I'm assuming he is. He doesn't like talk about it much, but he's pretty much a machine when it comes to like social media. So I don't know if he talks about anything other than doing work.
What the fuck were his first video? Like, what got him popular?
He counted to 100,000, or was it 10,000? I can't.
Like
1, 2,
it's
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
all
10, 11, 12, 13. It's probably 100,000.
Yeah. I could do 10,000.
He read the dictionary.
He counted to 100,000.
Yeah, he had to trim. He had to trim down the video, and the video is 24 hours long.
Dude, was it like all in one session?
Yeah. He did a video where he listened to God Church. What's that song? The Jake Paul song? England is my favorite city, like that whole thing.
Yeah.
He listened to that on repeat for like it was like 20 hours or something.
Really?
And like those are the videos he used to make.
That's such good ideas though.
Yeah.
Because that takes like no skill, but it's just like wait, someone actually fucking did this?
Yeah.
Counting to 100,000.
Have you ever seen the clip where he gets to the N-word in the dictionary and he goes, "You guys probably think that I was gonna say it," and then he moves on to the next one? I
didn't even.
Genius.
So
it's honestly genius. Because people are going to skip through the video to the ends to see if he says the N-word.
Yeah, like there's probably a bunch of words in there. People are just
for sure. Like you could piece together sentences from Mr. Beast, which I'm sure people have, of him saying sentences.
Yeah.
Just because he's read the entire dictionary.
Damn, he read the entire dictionary? That's such good. I really didn't know how he got known or famous or whatever, but it was definitely
like viral level things like that. I mean, he had it figured out.
And that's just him by himself, like in his room, just on
a webcam, on his phone, maybe.
Dude, it's so crazy.
Like that's the shit that like he genuinely started. Like he started an entire genre of YouTube.
I feel like I need to go onto his page and like actually watch his shit. Like I would actually go back and watch those type of videos.
Oh, like
probably not a 24-hour long one, but just reading the dictionary, counting to 100,000. I need to go down a Mr. Beast loophole because doesn't he have 100 million subscribers?
Yeah. Did you see that picture that Jack tweeted of his wall? Of Mr. Beast's wall? Dog.
No. What do you mean?
It is different.
Is it like YouTube plaque wall?
Dude, it's his YouTube plaque wall.
Dude, I still have my 100K
so do
shit
I.
hanging in my fucking apartment.
We actually just I looked up you. I looked up Nick Kirshner. We actually just got our TST 100,000 one, which felt really nice.
Fuck yeah.
That one felt good. I'm gonna have to scroll back a little bit to find it, but it's right here.
Damn, what if you and TST just what the fuck?
That's his wall.
This has to be a mirror.
No,
in the middle.
Those gold ones are $1 million ones. The diamond ones, I think,
is this for like his other channels?
Yeah, it's for all of his channels.
Dude,
it's for Mr. Beast. It's for Mr. Beast Plays. He has, dude, that is insane.
I wonder how much a day he makes from all of that shit.
Bro, I mean, dude, he probably has like, I bet you he probably has like 300 employees just on all of this shit. Because now like he has not only Mr. Beast, but he has like his burger joint, and he has his.
I see this shit on
candy
fucking
bar.
DoorDash when I'm ordering it.
Yeah.
Do you know how that works? They have like it's not actually a Mr. Beast fucking spot.
He just opened his first physical one.
Oh, really?
In Jersey, yeah.
But yeah, apparently like if a restaurant can like see his ingredients, and they're like, all right, well, we could do that, and like they'll fucking Denny's could make a Mr. Beast burger, and your DoorDash would go pick up the Mr. Beast burger and fries or something like that. That's actually crazy.
That is wild.
I think he was. It might have been on Joe Rogan. He was explaining it to Joe.
Yeah.
And Joe was just like so impressed.
He was just like,
what?
"Are you serious?"
He's like, "That is fucking amazing."
He was like one of the first people to do that too. And now when you go on Uber Eats, it'll say like, if you see something and it'll say like Hootie's sandwiches or like H Wings or things like that. Like there will be like, if you look, there will be like 6 or 7 different like Hootie's this or H Wings or like something.
And who are those people?
And they're all Hooters. All of them. All like 6 restaurants. They look like different restaurants. And it's just because more people will be willing to buy, and it costs you an extra nothing to put your restaurant up there like 4 or 5 times.
Really?
Isn't that no? And IHOP does the same thing. IHOP will have
Don't
like
they have
quesadillas.
Yes, I ordered that one time.
It's IHOP.
Yes, I ordered. It was like some weird quesadilla. This was some totally extra quesadilla.
Yep.
But like I was looking on DoorDash at like 4 a.m. one day, and I was like, I need something, and I just see this quesadilla place. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I order it. And I think it came in like the exact same boxes that I was like, this is literally in my head. I was thinking like, pretty sure this is IHOP. There's no way this fucking place actually has a physical, its own.
And like, I don't know if he was the first to do that with like Beast Burger, but the fact that like people are learning
other people, Mr.
like corporate
Guy
chains.
Fieri or some shit.
What
if
do
you know
mean?
who that is.
Guy Fieri, yeah.
He has his like you can get his shit.
Oh, really?
Like just like Mr. Beast, yeah.
I wonder who did it first.
Unless he has his own place, but I'm sure it's just like
he
that.
does have his own place, but I don't know if he also does that as well.
Yeah, I see his on there. Never tried it.
I think COVID had a big part to play.
That is when he started it, I think.
Is Beast Burger or Guy Fieri?
Guy
Fieri. Oh, Beast. Yeah. No, that's when he started it. But like, that's how like CC's Pizza stayed in business. Or no, not CC's Pizza. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese can't do anything in COVID.
Who the fuck's getting Chuck E. Cheese?
No one. That's why they rebranded their online store to be Chuck's Pizza, and now they sell their pizzas on Uber Eats as Chuck's Pizza or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it was one of the names of the other, like not Chucky, but one of the other guys, one of the other mascots. I don't know their fucking names.
I don't know their names.
But it was one of him, and it was his pizza. And it's genius because if you order it, you would never order Chuck E. Cheese pizza to your house.
No. But if you're scrolling down DoorDash,
and there's nothing, it's either between Papa John's or this thumbnail that looks like really good pizza.
Probably looks amazing.
Yeah,
then you get it, and it's just Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I never understood there's no way Chuck E. Cheese would have fucking made it. Damn, that's so smart.
So smart.
I wonder who was. There's no way Mr. Beast started that and then other people started doing that, right?
I don't know. There's no way he started it, but I bet you $1 million he took that idea and ran with it, and then corporations saw him and how well he was doing, and they're like, oh shit, we could do that.
He probably made it popular.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, whoever, I don't know if it was him. I don't know if it was his idea to begin with, but whoever's idea that was.
He's a smart fuck.
Dude,
or does he just have people telling him what to do?
Both.
No.
That's the scary part.
Yeah,
both.
that's probably what took him from where he was to like just exponential fucking growth rapidly in such a short amount of time.
Isn't it crazy that the guy who ran No Scope Media for Infinite is the same guy who runs Night Media for Mr. Beast?
Reed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One failed miserably, and one is unbelievably successful.
Was Infinite just or wait? So was he the head of No Scope, or
he was the head
he
of No
like
Scope, but
something
he was also,
in?
He was
Infinite?
also doing his own thing outside of No Scope, which I believe became Night Media, or I believe is what it's called.
And I'm sure they were like, "Oh, you do this for Mr. Beast." Like, I'm sure you know what you're doing.
No, because Mr. Beast wasn't popping in Infinite days.
Oh, really?
He signed Mr. Beast while he was working with Infinite.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
it was other people, because I remember him not bragging, but like mentioning the people.
Yeah.
Preston plays or some shit.
Preston was his golden egg.
And I don't even know who that is, but yeah, I remember hearing he was doing some other shit.
And so now Night Media is with like, and I don't know if it's all Reed,
Night
but like
Media?
Night in like NIGHT. I think he's with Leonhardt, Leonhardt, Preston, Mr. Beast, Carl Jacobs, like
Fuck, man.
really big people. Like it's really
I knew
cool
I
shit.
should have made friends with that guy. And he was like always so nice to me.
I saw him for the first time like 2 months ago since the whole thing, yeah. And I was like, look at us, man, because it was me, him, and Jack. Jack was talking to him, and I was like, I went up and I was like, what's up, brother? Like, it's been so long. I was like, look at us, because we were all in it. We were all, because Jack was in OpTic during those days too.
Yeah.
He was like, we all made it out.
Dude. Damn.
Those
I remember
days, bro.
me and, of course, those were my little crackhead days. Me, Aaron Create were in the grocery store, and we saw Reed, and it was just like, I don't know, it was like weird. It's like we didn't,
like,
because we
afterwards?
had like, he was always down to be nice to us, but we were just like some like sort of like antisocial.
Oh yeah.
You know, Aaron's not gonna be like, hey, what's up? Like
right.
Well, he was on the production side, so he had like, I guess, beef or whatever the fuck you want to, like, it was just weird sort of between them and the whole production team and Reed. And I don't really know why. I'm sure you guys had your reasons, but I feel like I sort of just like played along with it. And it's just like, yeah, I'm on your guys' side as well. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about these. And I remember seeing him in a grocery store, and he was always so nice to me, but it was just like, hey, what's up, man?
I mean, we were made.
But it's like we're working with the guy, and it's just like, eh.
The thing with Aaron and I is we were made to believe that a lot of the issues that were happening during the Infinite days were coming from Reed, and it wasn't until damn near when he left when we realized that, like, it wasn't until Roger came on board when Roger was like, Reed's like, he's been fighting for you guys, but like he also can't shit talk his superiors, so like it's not coming from him. So and I'm sure you got to think, like, for us, we're like, dude, we don't want to deal with all this bullshit, and like none of us are really like popping besides Jack and Seth, but we're like, we don't want to deal with this bullshit. So imagine being Jack, or imagine being Reed. It's like Jack's like, I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm playing with Ninja later on this afternoon, and Reed's like, I can't deal with this. I'm about to sign Mr. Beast, and he's gonna be the biggest.
Right. He's like, in his head, he's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck. He's like, trust me, this
get
shit.
me out of here.
Damn. I could have made friends with him. Fucking damn. I could have been working with Mr. Beast now. I don't even want to make fucking videos with him. Just fucking, I don't know.
Be in the same
man.
room.
This is like the third.
That's the thing.
That's
Dinner
really
with
all.
Jay-Z.
That's I mean, that's kind of, it's not all it's about. Of course, you gotta like do the work and come up with your own shit and actually put some action into your fucking life.
Yeah.
But it's like, it is kind of like, once you start getting in those circles, that's when like some things really can start to happen. And this will be like the third week in a row on the podcast where I think I was talking to Matt. We were, formal on the last podcast where I'm just at my midlife crisis, and it's just like, I don't, like, we were just talking about how everything's boring. Something will happen. You just get used to it so quick. And it's just like, nothing gives me the video games surely don't give me like people always ask like, what video games are you excited for? I'm like, I don't
even think you know what video games are coming out.
I don't.
I know.
And I don't know what it is. It's not like I think I'm fucking cool or something. Like, I wish I could sit down and play a video game and like genuinely like lock in.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I mean, what's weird is it's been like that for the past few years, but like I used to take Addy, and once I would take Addy, it would just flip.
It would flip.
It
Dude,
would flip a complete
it is
180
instantly.
It was didn't want to play at all, had no interest, didn't want to watch, and then once I started taking and getting in that cycle where I'm just taking every single day, like I'm watching streams,
Dude.
I'm watching random YouTube videos. All I want to do is play, learn, study.
Shit is so evil.
And I don't know. I'm almost afraid. I mean, taking all that Addy for as long as I did, because I mean, I started abusing it in like 2011. Like even playing Call of Duty Ghosts at home just for fun. Like I was cracked.
Mm-hmm.
But it was sort of on and off. I guess a little more on, but then I joined OpTic as a little break. But just taking it for that long and then stopping, it's like I think it like kind of ruined it for me.
Like gaming.
But it's also like it's sort of all I've known, so it's like I don't really know what. I mean, I would like to be in the industry and sort of figuring it out with something else, whether it be, and I really don't know. Like I literally need to like study the game and like what positions are there, like what is there, like whether it be like merch or fucking different shoots or I don't know, working with creators instead of being on camera, working like making people feel comfortable in an environment.
You'd be good at finding at somehow being a link between creators and like not like in an agent way. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Like getting creators to do cool shit, like being the middleman for that. You'd be good at that.
Not really an agent or manager, but almost like that. But
like kind of what Paige does, but a little, but less like what Paige does.
Less email-y.
Yeah, less email-y.
Even email-y, it's like I don't know. Sometimes I wish. I feel like I have to watch the words I say or people are just going to shit on me. There's a comment. I looked at the comments from the last podcast the other day. There was one comment that stuck out. I forget what it was, but it
from the OpTic Podcast?
Love this podcast. This podcast was amazing. Love seeing you guys talk. Love formal. Love you, Nick. Glad you shared, Nick. Then I just see one and I'm like, it just pissed me off. I'm thinking about it for like the next 2 hours. Fuck, what was I going to talk about? Oh, sometimes I wish like I could just like chill on my couch, get my laptop, and just like, I don't know, sort of, like fucking, whether it's emails or just like DMs or like figuring out this, connect this with that.
Yeah.
Kind of just figure it out instead of, I don't know. I guess that was my point of this is the third week in a row of being in the midlife crisis.
I don't know if it's midlife crisis.
It's sort of midlife.
Are you going to Orlando?
Yeah. I'm going to go Friday to Monday.
Okay.
You going?
I don't think so.
I was almost thinking about bailing, but I was like, I have to go. And I think I'm going to take Bay. So that'll be fun. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like if it was anyone else or any other team, I'd probably be like, I don't know. Probably not. But since it's a Halo team and it's the first tournament in so long, I'm like, I kind of like have to go.
The guy's like really good though.
Yeah.
I really hope they fucking win because there's this. It's so funny. Like all of our different teams have different clouds of judgment over their heads.
Fuck yeah.
From all the different communities.
No other, especially in Halo, no one gives a fuck about any of the other teams.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's Sentinels fans. It's like, yeah, if they win, amazing. But with OpTic, it's like, I mean, I'm sure it doesn't help that they're so good online that it's just like,
yeah.
I mean, but even if that wasn't the case, it'd still be like, oh, but they're can't win an event. Fucking.
There's been one event. They've played one event and they got third.
Yeah.
And they lost to the team that won.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, you can't win an event. It's like, well, motherfucker, there are no events.
This season was stupid. I can't believe they even I mean, it's like half of it's just online. But it's like no one's truly counting these online shits.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like
we had like
can't
a
really
month,
do anything
a
about
month long of conversations trying to get that the super that the guys won at ESA.
The one that they just won?
The one that they just no, not the United one this past weekend, but the one like 2 months ago or a month ago.
And they won that one as well?
Yeah. That one came with hardware. They got a trophy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was like an actual like
came with hardware.
Actual HCS event.
So
we were
they've won the past 2 onlines.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see.
Here we go.
Are you playing in that Halo 3 thing?
I got a DM about it. I didn't even open it, but I saw the DM and it said something. I was like, I don't even have my ticket yet, so I don't even know if I'm for sure going. It was, I don't know. It kind of turned into, do I really want to go? I know what it's going to turn into when I go there. Like, it's just going to be me watching and partying with all my Halo friends. Just like, do I really want to fucking do that? I've been like kind of getting on a decent schedule again. Been streaming again, at least a little bit.
When was the last Halo event you went to, though?
I think it was, wait, no, the second one, wasn't the second one like Kansas City or something?
Oh, so you did go to an Infinite event?
The first, I don't think I've gone to one when Formal was playing now.
Oh, okay. You didn't go to Raleigh, did you?
Whatever the first one with Ola was, I don't remember what the hell it was.
Raleigh?
Because my brain is literal fucking mush. But whenever Ola was on the tournament or on the team, I went to that tournament. I don't remember what event that was. I can't remember events for shit.
I went home for the Raleigh one. I can't remember if I saw you there or not.
Yeah, I don't think I was there when Formal was on the team. That's also why I feel like I gotta go.
Dude, yeah, that's the only, like, I've just been traveling so damn much.
Yeah, but you went to the COD Next?
Yeah, fucking home. I went to...
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I went to Doc's event, then I came home, then I flew back to LA for the OpTic party that you were there for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I flew back home, and then I went somewhere else. I can't remember. But regardless, then I flew to North Carolina.
Yeah, you've been gone.
And then I flew back here, and then I flew 2 days later to LA again.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I kind of want to just...
Yeah. And then if you were to go to Orlando? Like, it's just non-fucking stop.
I'm definitely... Nothing is going to stop me from going to Worlds, though.
Yeah.
Like, I have to... Any COD... Any OpTic event in the United States, because I was going to say any world championship on any team, but like... The Valorant team just played in a world championship, but that was in Istanbul, so that's a little different.
Yeah, where is that?
Turkey. Yeah. I would love to have gone, but Turkey, flying to Turkey?
Let me see where Turkey is. I wonder how long of a flight that would be. How was what did you do at the COD Next event? I saw like that video of you, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? I didn't know this was... So you had like your own like little segment.
Yeah, I had a little segment for Mountain Dew, where they were filming a commercial, and so I did a lot of interviews with some people, and that was a lot of fun. Just being able to work an event like that is pretty cool because everyone was there.
Do you get nervous doing that?
No, not really. They tried. I get nervous for super scripted questions. There were a couple of questions where I was like, it's like we don't need to ask these questions.
Yeah.
But for other and I don't think I don't think a lot of people that like hired me for that realized how close of friends I am with like a majority of people there.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, if you see Aiden, like grab Aiden and ask him this. And I'm like, I know Aiden. I'm not gonna ask him like something.
If you pulled up to Aiden asking that, he'd be like,
right. He'd be like,
what the fuck?
What is wrong with you? And I'd be like, no, like, what's up, brother? Like, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like that's what it turned into, which is great. I think it was very natural.
Were you one of the people on stream? Or what? TST was there, right?
Yeah.
Or Blake and George were there. I saw them in the... Did you guys were part of the people like playing like on stream?
Yeah. So there was 200, dude. There were 200 double PC setups.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is insane, and they were all routed through one production, so they could switch between anyone in the building.
That's crazy. Did you meet Nadia,
the
TikTok cheater?
I didn't. I haven't. No, I didn't meet her.
Put it in the thumbnail.
I did not meet her. No.
Oh shit.
I think I saw her like once or twice.
Yeah, I don't know if she's actually cheating.
I don't. I didn't know her very well, or I don't know her at all. So
Yeah.
I didn't introduce myself.
I don't, literally no COD content pops up on my page at all except hers. And I don't know how. I don't follow her or anything, but she is all over TikTok.
Yeah. I think that, I don't want to I think that the biggest issue are the fucking weirdos that make like videos about like just accusing people of cheating.
But if I'm Nadia, for one, I'm a female in a male dominated sport or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I would be so hype if I don't cheat and everyone's calling me a cheater. Like, I'd be like, I'm the fucking man.
Yeah, no,
like, that would literally make me feel good. And I think there's a part of her that like gets off on it.
Oh, for sure. What? Yeah. I mean, obviously being called a cheating bitch and all that, that probably is not the best. But like being called a cheater, if she is not cheating, it's got to be one of the best feelings. That's what I mean.
That's such a compliment.
I talk to Joe about it all the time. And people thought Joe was cheating for a long time, and like then he would play tournaments on console and win those too. Yeah. And then it's like, so what do you think now?
Yeah.
But I mean, it is actually I've seen some of the clips of people saying like, yo, she played so bad at COD Next because she wasn't on her cheater setup.
They reach so hard with that.
They're reaching. There are some clips where I saw a clip where she was shooting at the wall to test the recoil of a gun.
Or just, that's your first time shooting. Like, you're gonna just
shoot at the wall.
Like, you're not in a fucking tournament, focus up, ready to jump around a corner. Like, you're like, oh, what's this do? Boom,
and people are like, oh my God, she's so bad, she's shooting at the wall. I'm like, that shows the IQ level of people that think everyone is cheating.
I just heard something the other day. It was like, there's like 8 billion people on the planet. Probably only 100 million actually have souls. And like, the rest, and I think those people that make those kind of comments are like the NPC, non-soulish, like we're not really sure if they're real or not, but it's like they are there for a purpose, and it like helps sort of drive the souls into a certain direction on planet Earth.
Regardless if Nadia or Swag or Z-Laner or Joe or Aiden or Scummin or Biffle, any of these people, one of the people I named might be cheating. 3 of the people I named might be cheating. 0 of the people I named might be cheating. But the bottom line is we don't know. No one knows. And these people that are making videos about it are just taking advantage of all the dog shit COD players out there and taking advantage of their mentality and saying, you aren't bad. Everyone that you watch is just cheating. Yeah. So don't feel bad about it. Just take all that negative energy you have, and instead of making yourself better, let's just blame everyone else. And they're making money off of it.
And it's also like, and it's also fucking, this Nadia girl probably streams 8 hours a day.
Yeah, she
like, a fuck ton. There shouldn't just be 4 or 5 sketchy clips that are posted on TikTok. Like, if she's actually, the only thing, and she might have, I've seen something weird. She was like,
there are
playing live.
There are 2 clips from her that are the most sus shit I've ever seen.
It is. Yeah,
2 clips.
Is it the one where it's like a guy glitches to the left, but her aim instantly is following him?
Absolutely.
And then another is her like running into a room, shooting the corner.
Shooting the wall.
When there's a dude on the other side of the wall.
If I am not saying she cheats, but those are the most suspect clips I think I've ever seen. I mean, even Z has a few too, but Z's is like, there are so many.
But when you play so much, I'm sure people can.
Dog, imagine if Seth played Warzone consistently for a month, and in that month, people were already putting him on live stream fails and streamer cheats, Reddits, and it's like, because if someone's good, they're gonna get. Something weird's gonna happen. If you watch Professional Val, how many times do you see them pre-aim through a wall right at someone's head?
Yeah,
because they play 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day.
Yeah, even watching. I watched the tournament a little bit, but even just a little bit I watch they're perfectly lined up. Like perfectly as they're just strafing with the person, and it's just like perfect timing. Wow, they must be.
I remember talking to Mixwell, and we were talking. There was a bunch of people back in 2016, 2015 in CSGO that were being accused of cheating. And And Mixwell was like, I don't think anyone's cheating, because sometimes I watch myself back, like on VODs, and I think I look sus because I'll pre-aim a spot through a wall, or even try to wall bang something because he was an opper, and like there's the outline of the enemy is right where I aimed.
Yeah.
He's like, and that's sketchy.
But even when you're playing so much, it's like you're gonna like try to wall bang something. It's like you'll kind of get bored, and you'll have those moments of like trying to wall bang something, and it's just lined up so perfectly. It looks sketch. I think the only thing, those 2 clips from Nadia are kind of weird. Especially, those are weird. But I also don't watch enough Warzone. I'm sure there's so many clips of so many players.
There are people there are for sure. They're doing the work for you. There are at least 500 to 1,000 haters, strictly like haters that are watching her stream.
If Nadia didn't have haters, her stream would be a lot worse, or like her numbers would be a lot worse. Yeah. And like that's the reason she is so popular on TikTok. It's not because of her clips. It's because of her sus clips. Like, it's not because of her skillful clips or whatever. It's because, I mean, like, she's good. Like, I've watched, like, she's good. Yeah, she's good. But just people hating on some of those clips, it has blown her the fuck up.
There's one part where Shanice comes over, that's like the Activision rep. She comes over and says, "Hey, Nadia, can we grab you for an interview?" And Nadia gets up and in her mic says, "They're pulling me for cheating. Sorry, guys." Dog.
Really? She's so funny.
The amount of female me? The amount of people that thought she was being serious is absurd. Like, hundreds of thousands of people started saying, "Oh my God, Nadia just got kicked out of COD Next for hacking."
I saw a reply on one of her TikToks saying that. It had like 10K likes.
Dude,
I'm like, people are actually like
people
believe
this. That. People believe that Activision would fly. First of all, Activision, if this girl's big because she's accused of cheating. No one's denying that. So Activision, before they invite her to the event, you think they're going to do a sweep, right? They're going to at least figure out if there's anything sketchy is going on with her accuracy and all that shit. They're going to do a sweep.
Their PCs.
And then, I'm saying even before that. Yeah. So they don't find anything. They invite her. It's on their PCs. You think she's going to go to Internet Explorer on the fake
incognito
page?
mode with thousands of cameras around.
It's all being recorded.
If I was her, I would have did that. I would have
had a tab open. Dude, I would have too. I would have had a tab open 1,000,000%. And it just says like hackers.com or something.
Oh, shit.
And at one point, Destroy, like her and Destroy are pretty good friends. And Destroy says, "Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, Nadia just got kicked out for hacking." Or he said something like that, like joking. Yeah. Very like, it does not take a person with much brain power to know that he's joking there. Mm-hmm. And Z-Laner tweeted a selfie with her, and like they're definitely leaning into it. But I think regardless, I saw a comment that said, whatever, I can't remember the guy's name who's making all these videos, like accusing everyone of hacking, but they're like, "Oh, he has to be mentally unwell or mentally unstable." And then somebody replied and said, "I don't think he is, but I think he's taking advantage of everyone who is." Yeah. And that's so true. Yeah. I don't think he believes 95% of the shit that he says. I don't think he believes it at all. Yeah. He will defend it till the day he dies, and he says he will believe it, but he is taking advantage of people.
Mean, he's found his thing.
So,
and once you find your thing and it's working for you, he's probably, I mean, I don't know who you're talking about or like how many views he gets, but it's like once you sort of find that thing, it's like,
so ridiculous.
I gotta keep doing this. This is bringing me numbers.
So
I think she made one TikTok. It was like, "Hey guys, I'm live right now. If you want to see how I get in 0.3 KD lobbies, join now," or like some shit like that. But it almost made me click. And then like all the comments are like VPN, like I don't know, like
I don't give a
VPN bitch.
I don't give a fuck if anyone VPNs. I do not care. I have VPN'd live on stream before.
Playing what?
Playing Warzone. But it's because when I'm playing with Marcel, and it's TST and Marcel, and we want to use riot shields and trap people in corners, I'm not going to play in Blake's lobbies when he's sweating his dick off 4 hours a day. Like, I'm not playing in those.
Yeah.
And Marcel's like, yo, we got to play. I got to wait. We can play against Hondurans. I'm like, run that shit up. Let's go play that. But like, I don't care if anyone VPNs. If you're playing for money in VPN lobbies, that's on the tournament organizers. They got to figure out a way to make it even.
Yeah.
Like, that's not on the people VPNing, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's scummy. If you're just doing it, I don't know.
If you're playing a 6-hour kill race, 4v4, and you're dropping into lobbies that are 0.8 KDs, and
that's kind of what it was.
It was for the first couple years, or for the first couple, like 6 months. And then people started figuring out, yo, something's weird here.
It's like other people would be matching, like other pros would be matching other pros lobbies. And then there's one set of 3 Warzone kids who are just never in any of these games, and they are just dropping bombs.
They're dropping nukes in every lobby.
I don't know how I feel about VPN. I'm sure the comment section probably does, and the TikTok comments would.
The thing is if you play on PC, and maybe if I played on console,
it would be more fun.
If I played on console, it'd be different, because I'm sure console kids, like, they can't VPN.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they can. I don't know. But
I think you can just through your router.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I could when I was playing Halo. When I was playing Halo 3 in 2020, cracked off me tits, not streaming or doing anything.
Cracked off me
I was
tits.
blocking servers.
Were you?
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm getting South Central today. Fucking 10 ping. Yeah, I would, but mine was like with a router. I have no idea how a VPN works.
I think it's the same thing. I think that's literally what that is. I don't really know. I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can confidently say she is 1,000,000% VPNing. 1,000,000%. But so is everyone. Almost anyone you watch is going to be VPNing.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to watch.
It's not fun. Fucking.
No one wants to watch you die to 2 KD lobbies over and over and over again. No one wants to watch that.
Yeah.
Warzone's already in a bad state. Like, why would you want to watch someone dropping in Caldera, dying to a kid in a bush 100 times?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't. I don't
know why it, like, I
have never understood the big, like, issue with VPN.
I can't. If I played and I played for fun, and if Warzone was my job and I like to make videos, make content, TikToks, like I'd VPN. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because maybe I'm just thinking of it wrong, like almost in a competitive, fair, old school, where it's like back in the day, you didn't have a fucking choice. It was like everyone, you hit start and whatever fucking
lobby. And I agree with you there.
And it's like, that's sort of what I guess miss. So it's like, I don't like all this VPN. And also I'm jealous that they get to just play in bot lobbies and make money. And it's like, I could too, but I just don't fucking want to, and I'm not as good as them. So there's probably some jealousy there.
Like, it doesn't make the person better. It just makes them more fun to watch.
Yeah.
Why is that a big deal? If you want to watch somebody that's competing against the best of the best, go watch a game that has a ranked play system. Go watch Timmy play Val. Go watch Shroud play Val. Go watch fucking Touche play Apex. Like, go watch games that have ranked systems.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares about your lobby in Warzone. No one cares.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, you know a lot more Warzone people than I, but I guess everyone's fucking doing it.
I mean, I'm assuming everyone does. Why would you want to watch someone that doesn't?
Why would you play and not do it, I guess, at this point?
Why wouldn't you do it?
Like, if I see Nadia blowing up, she's getting, and everyone comments on her lobbies and blah, 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 VPN, it's like, why would you sit at home and say you are a big Warzone fan and you play yourself all the time? It's like, why wouldn't you just start doing that?
Yeah. I would.
I would.
If I was playing Warzone, there was a time where like Blake and George wanted to switch full time to Warzone. And I was like, I'll do it if we figure out how to VPN. Like, if one of you guys can figure out how to get us into Honduran lobbies every time, like, let's run that.
Yeah, it's no fucking fun.
Because then I can snipe, I can chill, I can read chat.
Yeah.
I don't have to fucking all the time, like 100% of the time.
Shield, snipe. Yeah.
Like, you can chill and I especially if I was a if I was a YouTuber, I mean, because there's guys out there like Wildcat and like all of like Vanos' squad, like they play S&D. And it got to a point in MW, they were making really good content, like bantering with the other team and calling each other names and then would try to riot shield or assassinate them. And then it got to a point where like, just because they're 6-stacking, they would win a lot of the games.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's only a matter of time before you get into games with like crackheads, people that like want to play like,
yeah,
they want to drop as many kills as possible. And then it's like, now these fun jokes aren't even like fun anymore because we're just getting slaughtered by somebody you trying as hard as possible. And it's like, that's why, I mean, I just think the skill-based matchmaking thing is just,
I don't like
VPN,
that.
bro.
If there should be ranks, and that's where I hope they don't. I mean, they're gonna fuck it up. But in the new COD, there better not be this skill-based matchmaking, this hidden MMR or whatever the fuck, to where it's like you start going positive in pubs, you're only gonna start matching people that go positive in pubs.
Dog.
Like that is the worst.
Beta. I was watching Seth's stream. The skill-based. It seems like skill-based matchmaking in betas.
It's so fucking stupid.
The betas are insane. I played 2 games when I got home. I set up my PS5 and I had already played at COD Next, so I like knew how to play. So I played 2 games. I think, just casually playing, even though I'm using like try-hard guns, I dropped 240s, like, and everyone else has like 10 kills. And then ever since then, bro, it's like,
yeah, man.
Scuff jumps around corners. People are figuring out how to slide. I've been people are slide canceling on me.
This turns me off so much. Like seeing this Shotzi discover the fucking slide cancel and all they like said how to do it. And I'm like, dude, like you gotta Y, then slide, then Y, then jump. Then
I think we're just getting old, man.
Like, what the fuck?
I think we're getting old.
I wonder if these young kids hear it and they're like excited. I'm mastering this shit.
Dude,
and that was such a. I wasn't even that into COD, but I knew sort of like the pomages, and like I would enjoy seeing like Sprat play and
Sprat's
like shit like that,
watch.
and that's just like not a fucking thing anymore. Like you can't like going into these pubs, Scump's old ass fucking videos.
Yeah,
but I'm like, who is Scump? This guy's
he's
popular
just
now,
dropping
and he's just dropping like crazy numbers, and it's just the fact that that's like impossible to fucking do anymore. It's just it doesn't because that was such a big part of the Call of Duty YouTube community.
It's like what made, in my opinion, that's what made COD blow up.
Yeah,
like especially on the internet, people liked dropping in, and if you're getting shit on, you'd hope to get better and play against them.
I wonder if that's what Call of Duty, or if they got rid of. God, it's so annoying that they just fucking have this hidden MMR shit or this skill-based matchmaking. If they took that out, I wonder what would happen. If like,
there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason it's in. Like, whoever's running,
they're thinking they're catering to the noobs. That's what I'm thinking.
The thing is there's got to be. They have to have done tests with it off and with it on, and with it on, it probably has a higher retention rate of players because the majority of players are noobs.
But how would they do a test?
I'm saying there just has to be. There has to be.
I'm sure
every game has MMR because even Fall Guys has it. Besides,
do they?
Yeah, Jack was telling me for solos and duos and trios, there's MMR. But for quads, there's not. And so if you want to casually play, you go play quads.
Yeah.
But like apparently when all the speed running things like got big on TikTok, apparently solo lobbies in Fall Guys are like competitive as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so annoying, man.
That's just how gaming is now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that, I don't know. I would say maybe I feel like I'm at a skill to where I could, if I grind for a little bit, I can pwn some noob lobbies. Mm-hmm. But I'm not at the skill to where like if I'm playing people my skill, it's just fucking annoying. And it's like right. I really have to put in effort just to like go 30 and 25 in a pub.
Yeah.
And I'm just like that there goes my retention rate.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that makes me want to get off. But yeah, I'm sure there was something for them to figure out some way of keeping
the noobs around.
Like, what about back in the day? Why did it not happen back in the day? Back in the day, I feel like there was so many more casual players, and they were
That's what
going
I
into
think.
pubs. Someone's dropping 70 on their head.
That's
I
kind
feel
of
like that was kind of like interesting. It's like, dude, this guy is shitting on
That's
us.
kind of how I feel too. Because nowadays it's like if somebody goes huge, you're like, how did they do that? Because it couldn't be just because they're good at the game.
Yeah. Well,
They
now they're cheating.
They're cheating. They manipulated the lobby somehow. They reverse boosted. They VPN'd. They did something. It has nothing to do with their skill anymore, and that's kind of like the boring part. The thing is anyone could do what Seth did in 2013 now.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah.
All you have to do is reverse boost for 6 hours, then make a video or hit record, go in and nuke a lobby.
Yeah.
And then boom, there's your gameplay. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, all you have to do is
You don't even have to be good. You don't have to be as good as Seth was when he was making those videos.
just reverse boost for 6 hours.
Yeah.
That'll be worth the vid.
I mean, hey, that's how some big YouTubers got big.
But like back then, he just literally starts up a lobby, boom.
Yes. I mean, Seth would get on,
They get
Seth
all
would
days.
get on, play 3 games, and boom, that's 3 gameplays.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Did you like the new COD?
I enjoy it. I think I do enjoy it. They desperately need a dead silence in the game.
Oh yeah, I saw your
Desperately
tweet.
need dead silence.
We'll see.
But other than that, it's a fairly good game.
We'll see, man. We'll fucking see.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching
what
episode
episode?
784.
Yeah, I was like 84,
of
85.
Flycast, yeah.
I can't. All right, y'all. Appreciate you all tuning in. Until next time, weekly, daily Flycast episode. Mac Craig, play the motherfucking banger I made in 2017. Cracked off me, did.